What happened last session?
We went to the dwarf islands. We discovered that they were doing a ritual or whatever for some deity. I'm presuming the god Baal, which isn't good. Then an abyss monster spoke to us. That wasn't good. We killed the orcs.
Then we lit fire to the mine/church.
Yeah.
We also killed a bunch of orcs that came.
Yeah.
Using fire.
Yeah. That's an interesting one. I'm glad you brought that up. Okay. Yeah.
Overall, we may have committed some crime against humanity.
Definitely.
I don't think it is. I feel like burning the temple to the god of murder and ritual violence, I feel like that's humanity.
Desecrating a temple. Just a casual doing.
Yep. Which is great, because this whole session today gets to be all about ramifications. Your actions have consequences.
Oh no, consequences for my actions?
When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
This isn't just a consequence we can solve with murder.
Oh, I'm buckled up.
Oh, I also told Kayla to add you, so look out for that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Alright, so is everybody leveled up?
I am. Yeah, I'm level 3. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, everyone should be level 3.
Yes, correct.
Yes, I'm level 3. Path of the Berserker. Let's go.
The reason you see that 4 in chat is because I leveled up before this.
Oh yeah, fairies only have a hit die of 4. So they have a
when I said I was squishy to you guys, I wasn't kidding. My max health is 17.
My max health right now is 35.
One of us could sneeze on you and you'd just fucking explode into pixie
Yeah, I
dust.
said that earlier, is that I technically could get just one shot.
What fairy race are you using?
It's the monster, Mordecai's version. I mean, it's like the default fairy.
I do not remember that. Okay, Jesus Christ.
Welcome to D&D.
Well, yay for getting a 4.
Yay.
I know, right? I was super
Better than a 1.
You're damn right. Alright, so if you all will recall, you all left the Dwarven Excavation, which was this little area here. You learned some more things. Actually, no, you didn't. I'm lying. You guys went there. You met some dwarves.
We didn't learn anything.
Found some orcs, killed said orcs, and then decided you guys are gonna go ahead and leave, which is reasonable. I don't really think there's much else. I think that's pretty much where we left off, which leads
we got approached by the big orc and 2 giant wolves.
Yeah. As you guys were leaving to head towards leaving the Dwarven excavation site to head back to Phandalin, you guys travel for about an hour or so, getting through the woods and the plains and so on, before you come to a clearing. And in this clearing, you see 3 figures, 2 large wolves, which seem to be sitting or maybe laying down, kind of sitting down around or like 5 or 6 feet away from this orc. And this orc that you see, he seems to be wearing a very nice black set of armor, a mishmash of plate mail, but also some leather. So it doesn't look like he's encumbered by it or like it's hindering his movement. You can tell that he's well dressed. Like this is from the first look, like this is a warrior. This is not just some orc in some leather clothes just here to just hang out and look casual. This guy looks like he's got some age to him, some grayness to his beard. You can see he has a ponytail up, some scarring on his face. In fact, upon closer look, you can see that his armor itself has some scratches here and there, some nicks in it, maybe some parts of the metal that's been repaired and so on. And I think that's probably where we're gonna go ahead and just start it. But yeah, let's just get ourselves into it. Why don't we? All right.
Yes.
So,
yes.
as you all come across this this scene, you notice that the orc is sitting down. He seems to have a large great axe, which seems to be just laid out. He seems to be sitting crisscross on this little rug of some sort, so maybe a blanket or something. You could see like a bowl of some sort of meat and vegetables to the side, and then like what looks to be like a book and maybe some ink, like an inkwell and a feather or something. And as you guys come through the clearing, taking a good look around, it's probably like 1 or so in the afternoon, so the sun is relatively high. It's a nice warm day with a gentle breeze to keep it a little not too hot or anything. Butterflies flying around, the beautiful sounds of summer just kind of encasing the area. And you guys look around a little suspiciously, of course, kind of not really sure what to make of this person, and you see that the orc grabs his book for a second, grabs the feather, and he seems to be scribbling in it, and then he closes it, he looks at you all, and then you see that he puts the book into a little bag, and then he grabs his bowl and he throws some of the meat and the stuff out, throws it to one of the wolves, and they happily munch it and finish his food, before he grabs his rug and puts it in his bag, throwing the rest of his items into it, throwing it on his back, and he looks at you all for just a second. You see he grabs his great axe off the ground and he hoists it over to his shoulder, and he takes a couple steps forward, getting about 15 feet or so, with about a good 20 feet, maybe 15 feet between you and him. And as he walks forward, you see the one wolf on the back eating, just kind of minding its own business. But the wolf that is actually closest to him does stand up and does take a couple steps next to him, before the other wolf does eventually follow suit. And he stops in front of you all, his great axe on his back, his other hand holding one of the straps to his backpack, and he looks at you all and he goes, "Huh, what an interesting group of misfits we've got here. Say, which one of you is honorable, a leader?"
Also, I step forward. I would say it's me. As I kind of look back, seeing if anyone disagrees.
He looks at the rest of your looks the rest of your party, kind of eyeing them all before he returns his gaze to you, Sai, and you can see that he's seems to be sizing you up, and he goes, "Huh? You think you're the leader, huh? The strongest warrior here. Tell me, from where did you just come? What did you spend your day doing?"
We had just returned from the dwarven mines back there.
Dwarven mines. I see. Pray tell, what were you doing at these mines?
Well, we were coming on a quest to see what was stopping the doors from working, and we had fixed their problem before something happened, and the dwarves mysteriously died.
Trying to solve their problem, but then they mysteriously died. So, you did not solve the problem then?
No, we weren't able to get any more information out of them since they were, well, dead.
Are any other of your compatriots here as loose-lipped as you are?
Probably the elf behind me. I kind of point at.
Interesting. Never known that lot to be very honorable. But they say you can't judge a book by its cover.
I never said he was honorable. I just said he likes to talk.
Ah, I see. But you find yourself honorable, do you not? As a warrior. A champion, as you like to say.
Have you been following us? I've not mentioned my title yet.
No, I have not been following you. In fact, I don't need to follow you. In fact, me and my people, we have eyes and ears in various places. A lot of places you might have uncovered. Say. You see that he drops his little bag and reaches into his what looks to be like coat pocket, and he pulls out a piece of paper and he like kind of whips it out a little bit so it is nice and open for you all to see it. It's relatively long. It's probably like a good 2 feet long piece of parchment paper, and you see on it there are various drawings of 2 elves, or well, of faces. 2 elves, a small fairy woman, and then a wanty. More specifically, somebody in a set of almost skull in bone armor. And he looks at it and he goes, "You wouldn't happen to know anyone who looks like this a lot, would you?"
Well, I don't think there's many Yanti around here, so I assume you're referring to us.
I see. So, have you ever heard of an old wise man's tale? The Code of Honor.
Not many tales get passed down without shrieks of blood from the Colosseum. So no, I've not.
What about you, Paladin? Holy Warrior? What say you on the Code of Honor?
It's funny you say that. I'm currently in a trance of meditation that I do daily. My food's about to be here. So I am ignorant to the outside world as of right now.
Okay.
It shouldn't take more than like 3-4 minutes though. But I am just non-responsive at the moment.
Alright.
He's just praying.
Oh my god,
he's
he's got
praying
sudden
hard.
sleep syndrome.
Must be true to his
The daily
convictions
ritual I
then.
have. I'll be right back.
That was perfect. Some
Wanty.
perfect timing.
You're kind. You say you do not know of this tale. Well, let me read you a story. And you see that he throws the paper and just like lets it drop, and you see that the wind kind of catches it. It makes a couple of twirls before it lands a couple of feet in front of you, Sai. And you see on this piece of paper both you, Lane, Brile, and Thistle's images. All of them with a 250 gold bounty. And it says, "Wanted, dead or alive," via a name you've not yet seen before, but in bold black, it says, "Return to the Bloodbreakers," with a black little axe kind of burned into the to the signature, like a little stamp at the bottom. And as it flows to you, He reaches down into his backpack and pulls out the same red book it looked like he was writing in. The Code of Honor. A code that keeps all strong men, warriors, vanquishers, warlords, generals, all of them. They live by this code. To die by it is to die a warrior's death. Surely you've heard of the various tribes of my kind, as well as many others who honor this code, live and die by it.
The warrior's death. Is this what you're referring to? Do I ponder?
Well, you see, the part of the code are the base tenets. The, I suppose, rules. You strike not as a coward. Not from the shadows, nor from hiding. You do not attack your foe whenever he is at a disadvantage. For that is dishonorable. Or you cannot fight a warrior at full strength. Why do you deserve to fight him at half strength? What honor do you gain from hurting an injured animal? We shall not steal from a man, nor take that which we do not need. We do not pillage and kill just for the sake of doing so, but for the livelihood of our own people, our tribe. Does it ring a bell yet?
Somewhat.
I have
I don't
returned.
think I've broken anything like that.
Oh, I see. Interesting. He flips to a couple of pages of this book. Those who deserve a warrior's death fights graciously, without cowardice, fear, temptation. They fight with an iron will, a pure heart, to strike out true evil, and to never succumb themselves to it. And then he closes the book on that final sentence, puts it back into his backpack, and then you see that he grabs his backpack and he slings it back over his shoulder. You say that you are a warrior. What is your name?
My name is Yasai, and I am a warrior.
Yes, I. Ugh. An interesting name, befitting your kind. I see then. Well, Yasai, I am Orgruk. I'm a warrior, representing the Bloodbreakers clan. A clan that wishes to, honorably and deservedly so, prove our mettle. To prove that there are those that are weak in this world that do not deserve the land they sit on, the high perch they sit atop of, or even the crowns laid upon their head. I and my band search true and fro for these heretics, these disgusting, dishonorable warriors who deserve not the glory of death in battle, but to be tortured, burned, decapitated, slaughtered, for their own treasonous acts, for breaking the code of honor. You see, Yasai, you have indeed done a great misdeed upon the people, upon the code of honor, and it seems that your kind is just as behind as the rest of the tribes. You see at this point, he cracks his neck, see his shoulders kind of rotate a little bit, his arm carrying the great axe kind of stretches out a little bit, easily just holding this great axe with one arm, zero effort. For he rests it back on his shoulder, and he takes one of the backpack off of him, and he throws it over to a bush, just out of his way. At this point, he grabs the great axe with his other hand, dual-handing it, kind of looks at the blade, and as you see this, you see the glint of it, and notice that this is a very very well crafted weapon with a blackish metal to it. The wood seems to be very, very beautifully carved. Some very, very nice bindings, I suppose it'd be called, to keep the blade in, as well as to keep the handle nice and sturdy, with a part of it being wrapped in almost this black-like leather, but it's very much stained with old blood. Very old.
That is a very nice blade you have there. So,
It's-
I'm here to take us back to your dead or alive, as this said.
Oh no, I am not here for the bounty. Unfortunately, you are not worth the gold payments, nor really the time wasted sending an assassin or a bounty hunter to come collect. In fact, and you see that at this point he points his blade at you, Yasai, and he says, "You are a dishonorable warrior. You killed and tortured many of my brethren. A little old fire ought to do the trick, eh? Thought you could cook them alive in a cave, set them ablaze without even an ounce of respect for their lives, the glory, the time they've spent into their craft, the code of honor they have held their entire life. And you struck it down, without even batting as so much as an eye at their deaths. No burial, no challenge of education, nothing. Just the screams of my men, burning, their flesh popping and boiling. You know, scouts can see many a thing, but when you read their minds, see their visions, their memories, it's very hard to lie whenever the truth is exposed. Now, we could forego this bounty, and I could possibly allow you to walk another day at the cost of a life. You let Yasai pay for your crimes, or we hunt you down like the dogs that you are." And as these words overcome you all and you are hearing these accusations, Karn, as a paladin of good, someone who respects the natural lives of things, that scene of watching various warriors burn to death with almost no effort, and then on top of that, the desecration of a temple, regardless if you knew the temple or not, or knew who followed it or who erected it, that starts to singe a little bit at yourself. Because as you think about it, it's not something an honorable warrior would do. In fact, this is not something that a paladin would allow. Because if someone were to do that to your own god, regardless of your beliefs, it would be breaking all of your tenets. You would feel like that person's committed treason. And Yasai, as he paints this image in your head, you think about how your people would react if they witnessed just mass murdering, less of a challenge and more killing because you can. And you hear this voice in your head speaking to you, like your subconsciousness, an itch at the back of your head that makes you feel almost dirty, like you did commit a crime, like maybe you are going back on your code of honor, or maybe you're going back on the ways of the champion that your people once held.
I raise my head up, looking at him. You are right. I did a dishonorable deed. How may I make this up? As I slowly step forward.
Yasai,
What?
did you forget that they challenged you to that fight?
Yeah. Oh, I'm stepping forward. I'm like making sure this is what. Yeah.
Be quiet.
No,
Elf.
I mean the
You
orcs
know-
in the cave.
You know not of the code of honors and ethics. A creature such as yourself could not even understand it. Your kind.
I don't think you do either.
Oh, you don't think I do?
Yeah, what
I'm
was
gonna
the
look
mark?
back at
Talking
Lane,
about the fact
pointing
that,
my. So I'm gonna look back at Lane, just kind of holding my Morning Star. I would suggest you be quiet. Right now, this is a matter between us.
No.
Turn back at
No.
him.
Let's hear the elf. Besides, he stood by while the misdeeds were undertaken. Let's hear what he has to say.
Yeah, let's see. So, you said the mark was on their face, right? The handprint?
The other ones? Yes.
You said last session that this guy had a mark of ball on him.
No, not this one.
What do you...
The other ones in the cave? Yes, they had a
Right.
black handprint on their head.
Well, last session I asked about this guy, and you said that there was a mark on his face, so I guess never mind.
Don't worry about how ugly he is. That's none of your concern.
You
He's ugly.
specifically said there was a mark, I swear.
What say ye? You got the floor, Lane.
Oh well, no. Now I don't have anything to say because that was wrong. Sorry.
Oh. Okay. So he looks at you, Yasai, and he goes, "To pay back your misdeeds, you and I will have a challenge right here, in this nice, beautiful clearing. The first one to fall dies. If you can defeat me, well, nobody will know of your misdeeds. But if you fall, well, then you are paying for them."
That's
I got
fair.
a question from the back.
Can you ask the question instead of saying that?
Well, I was like trying to talk to him to see if he would be willing to
Are
let
you
me
saying
speak.
in game or
Sorry.
In game.
okay? We'll say it in game. Say something.
Okay. Are your wolves going to be joining in on the fight?
No, that's simply protection. Should you decide to cheat or lie again, I have a simple way of defending myself and tearing apart your lackeys. Don't worry, little fairy. They only bite if I tell them to. Besides, you wouldn't feed them more than a week.
Well, it's a great thing I wasn't really planning on being a meal. I was just double checking.
So what do you say? Take the
I
challenge?
also have a question.
Yes.
Is this going to be like that other challenge with the other orcs, where if we win, we die, and if we lose, we also die?
I do not know of such challenge. Sounds kind of ridiculous to me, but...
Yeah, it was stupid. That's why we burned all those orcs.
You want to die, don't you? You know what? You know what? Move aside, Yasai. Your friend can pay with his life. Since he wants to be a disgusting little backwater-mouthing elf, he could put his blade where his mouth is. You see, at this point, the two wolves are now growling towards Lane, baring their teeth.
Lane, be quiet.
No!
Now.
Let him speak up if he has such a forked tongue. Come ahead, little elf. Challenge me. Know true demise and respect before you keep talking.
Alright, I'm gonna put my hand on my crossbow now.
Okay, I'll step aside then.
You see that he grabs his axe and he kind of like gets himself a little ready. Alright then. The rest of you, back away. You see that his two wolves do back up behind him. Alright. Everybody, besides Lane, move where you would like to move.
Lane, are you really doing this?
I was gonna do the one-on-one. I mean, if you want to run your mouth, I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Oh god, you guys are splitting up quick.
I did say back away.
Yeah, but I mean, like, moving
we need to-
we're splitting.
All right, Lane. Roll me initiative. The rest of you can roll initiative if you want, but just remember that these two are the primary engagers.
Alright. I'll roll initiative for later, but I'm not planning on intervening the 1v1.
All right, Lane. Ah.
I somehow get dragged into this. I will go. All right.
Because, I mean, no, he was not wrong. I did a dishonorable act.
You
And
see the
You
orc.
didn't do a dishonorable act.
That doesn't mean you need to die.
Someone
no,
has
I
to pay
wasn't
for the
planning on
torture.
dying. I was gonna do the 1v1.
How would you
Just
feel
prove
if
my
your
honor.
men were burned alive without even so much as the chance to swing a weapon? 6 dead in moments.
Oh, they got chances. They almost knocked out Karn, didn't they?
2 of them swung, and the other 4 were burned. One of them, while still still alight in this flame, shot in the forehead. Savagery. Even we wouldn't stoop this low. And you see that he then grabs a small little red flag, kind of attached to a dart, and he throws it down between you and him, Lane. The challenge has now begun. And he looks at you and says, "No cheating, no outside help, just your own wits and strengths about you. Do you understand, little elf?"
I'm sorry. I do have a question. Does this bullshit about cheating also include not throwing fire at you again? You seem pretty upset about that too.
Damn.
And it's your turn.
Straight step.
With that, he lets out a roar, and you see that his some of his arms starts to bulge through his armor, some of the leather straps dropping, and he now does still look like he's wearing armor, but his size, he's grown a little bit. You're up first, Lane.
Hold on, you forgot to answer the question.
He doesn't want to answer the question. He saw it as disrespectful and just roared back at you. He does not look like he cares.
Hold on, this is pretty dishonorable, don't you think? You should give me all the info before I attack, don't you think?
If you wish to cheat, then you will die a cheater's death. For I find no honor.
So I take that as a
killing
yes?
you. You're up. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm asking. Is that a yes or no?
He is not talking to you,
And
bro. He wants to fight.
I
He doesn't
will-
care.
I will.
You want
fucking
to run your
shoot them.
mouth?
You're gonna shoot him?
How it goes.
All right, shoot him.
Maddie, can you stop eating my hand? Let's see. Did that work?
As you let loose the crossbow bolt, you see that it flies next to his shoulder, bouncing off one of his shoulder blades or shoulder pauldrons, and it just kind of bounces away. Does not hit him.
Okay, and then I'll. There we are.
That's viewed as cowardice, technically.
As you take a shot,
No, it's called getting range.
you begin backing up. Is anyone going to intervene, or can I go straight to the orc?
I'm going to ready like a melee swing if they come at me specifically, like an attack. Or
Okay.
other than that, no, I'm not gonna.
You ready your hand, you ready your mace a little bit, not like you're gonna hit him, but only if he reacts to you.
Yeah, actually,
Yes.
I do want to do something, but it's not an attack. I'm giving this to Karn.
Oh. Okay. Karn, you gain 10 temporary HP. And so do you, Thistle. Oh, it's not 10 HP. What
Not
is your
expect
wisdom
me to
modifier?
Use this.
I think my wisdom modifier is 2.
Okay, so you get +2.
It's not much, but it's something.
All right. You see the
I'm
orc.
gonna-
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just gonna ready if the wolves do something, like come attack at us.
Okay.
I think he's before me, but I'm just saying.
Gotcha. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, you see that he's gonna run forward, and then as soon as he gets about 15 feet away from you, Lane, you see in almost a flash, like a full second, he is immediately in front of you, on top of you, and he is going to unleash 2 swings at you. And you see as he hits you, he swings his great axe, but for a second, it looks like he's going to swing from the side before his wrists pivot, and he quickly slashes you twice. And he hits you for 15 damage across the chest.
Ooh.
Quick slashes, and then as he puts his great axe back in front of him, he goes, "Pah! Your blood is weak. Your armor is nothing. You're going to crumble fast." And it's your turn. What would you like to do, Lane?
How much does a potion of healing do?
D4 plus 2? Let me check. It is 2d4 plus 2.
And would that take a use action or a bonus action? I forget.
It would be a use action, so full action.
Oh, okay. In that case... Let's see. Yeah, let's do it. I'll dash.
Okay. Where are you moving?
I believe that was right here.
Okay. As you begin to run away, you see that he swings, just barely missing your legs. And you manage to get away. As you run off towards the wolves, you see it's looking at you very unhappily and growling a little bit, but it doesn't seem to move.
Shh, no cheating.
What you gonna do, Lane?
I can't do anything else. That was it.
Okay. And you see, again, he's back on you.
Okay, what the hell?
As he moves about another 30 feet, he looks at you and takes a step, his legs kind of cracking the ground a bit before he makes a swift movement, and he's on top of you again. And you see that he brings his axe down and he hits you for 13. And he says to you as he strikes this hitting you with this slash across the chest with the other two, this bitch is hurting. And he looks at you kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of flourishes his great axe to get your blood off of it before he wipes it across his thigh, and he says, "Huh, but your blood still spills the same as any other gutter trash in this world. Would you like to forfeit your life yet? Give you a chance to die honorably." What say you, Lane?
It's my turn now, right?
Yeah, it's your turn.
No, it's too big.
Are you really gonna try and like burn the wolves? I don't think he's gonna like that.
Do you accept defeat and death?
No, why would I?
Okay.
Is he literally just gonna teleport every single time?
He doesn't teleport.
Okay, then. Right. Wait, that's wrong.
I assume he just has really good movement.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
From
disengage.
what I've been able to.
Disengage and run away. Okay.
Ooh, wait, can I do something?
What are you gonna do?
I would like to cast Fairy Fire on the orc.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Go ahead.
Yes,
go ahead.
because I'm setting us up.
Go ahead. What's the range of it again?
60.
All right. Okay.
Mar dragging
This
us all
isn't
into
gonna
a
go
fire.
well.
Oh, fucking.
Bro, he's about to kill Wayne, and I'm just trying to give us advantage for when we actually have to do something.
I am bound by what honor I have to not.
Yeah, and I'm a fey
You
creature on a
cast
chaotic.
fairy fire.
I'm sorry, honor bound. We didn't do anything wrong.
We desecrated a holy temple, whether it was of good or bad into.
Yeah, but that's
Therefore-
also not why he's upset at us. He
We
didn't
literally
say anything
set
about the
everybody on fire. They boiled alive as they were dying. That's the dishonorable thing. You guys didn't actually fight them.
Yes.
Yeah, I
that's-
don't
that's
think
why
that
he's-
really counts as something dishonorable.
It definitely is.
It
I don't
was.
think it does. Let's be real. They were trying to fight us. I feel like at that point it's no hold bar. You know?
Oh, it's your spell safety? Okay. You see that the orc dodges the fairy fire, unaffected by the little fireflies that tried to attach itself to it. But the wolf does not. So the wolf is now glowing. It's kind of just glowing all kinds of different colors.
Great.
Now, this is where it's going to get crazy. Because as you do this, you see the orc dodges your fireflies. You see he whistles, and he goes, Akdura! Does anybody here speak Orcish?
No, I only speak giant.
I think I do.
Anyone speak Orcish?
I
Negative.
think.
Well,
Let me double check.
yeah, please double check.
The site's very slow at the moment. Sorry.
I think you're slow at the moment. Oh, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you do speak
I do.
Orcish. You hear him say the words, hunt. And quickly, you see the two wolves rush towards the fairy and Karn. As soon as you cast that spell, Thistle, you hear this man whistle, and Bryle, you said that you were waiting for one of the wolves to either move or attack. So go ahead and make me an attack roll against one of the wolves.
Okay. Can I get my sneak
I
since they're
suggest you do that against the glowing one.
No, because they are actually higher in the turn order than you, so you don't actually get sneak attack. Oh wait, they are 5 feet and they're not incapacitated.
yeah, they're,
yeah,
like,
yeah. Go ahead.
in-
Yeah, you get it. You get it.
Okay.
With advantage?
Yeah.
You got
it is
it.
enough.
One.
You hit one of them for 8. And you kind of strike it in its paw. And these are big wolves, by the way. These are about 10-foot square, taking up wolves. So as you shoot it into his his paw, you see that as he is rushing up, one of the wolves, the one that you didn't attack, is going to bite Thistle. Thistle, I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw?
Ooh.
Correct.
I'm about to die.
Holy shit.
Okay, nat 20.
Nat fucking 20.
All right.
Oh shit.
As you hit one of these wolves, you see that it does bite your leg. Excuse me. But it is unable to pull you. So you almost feel for a second that it tries to drag you down by your leg, but it instead leaves a scrape down your leg. Excuse me. And Karn, I'm gonna need you to make me a strength saving throw. As another wolf, he comes up to you and he just launches his mouth, hitting you directly on the shoulder, attempting to pull you, dealing 8 damage.
Alright, if we're gonna play that way then.
And you succeed. As the wolf tries to tear at your arm, it does not matter. This wolf did not give a single fuck, and was unable to do anything to you. But the wolves are now on the hunt, and you see the orc as he's pushing away these fireflies, and he's walking away from them, making his way towards Lane. He says to the group, "You all are victims. Cannot even let a man die honorably. And that is why this shall become your hallowed grounds. While my wolf takes care of you, I will take care of your elven friend here." And Lane, he's gonna look at you and say, "You should have just taken death honorably. But now, you pay." And you take 6 damage. As he strikes you, presumably from behind, you hit the ground, falling into unconsciousness.
My honor says nothing about self-defense. Fucking crack my knuckles.
And with
Okay,
that,
then why do you care about the orcs?
we go to Lane.
Hey, he wanted to be honorable. He did it dishonorable by attacking those who weren't even involved. Sounds like
it's
a
almost like
familiar
your fairy
deja vu.
tried to rig the fight by putting an effect
but
on the orc ahead of
technically-
time. But personally,
Technically,
that's-
I
Karn
tried
didn't do
to
anything.
talk her out of it.
yeah. So it would have
She
been on.
wanted to hop in.
Would you rather me make the wolf attack Thistle instead of Karn? Is that what we want?
Technically, yes.
Is that what
You're going
we
against that
want?
moral code.
You want
That's
me to
not what
change
happened.
that?
I don't want it, but that's what you should do.
What's done is done.
You're telling the DM what the DM should do. He just saw that it came from somewhere over there, and it does require voice and hands. So he's like, "I'm not paying attention. It came from over there." It's not your turn
Hope you
anyway.
enjoy-
Gosh, you guys, talking out of turn and everything. What is this, metagaming? I'm kidding. Lane, can you please make me a death save? You get to make the first death save of the day.
I bet. I got something just for us.
Hell yeah, that's a succession. Okay, we go to your side. You see Thistle's enactment. You see the wolves snapping over towards them, and you see the orc having not killed, but obviously knocked him unconscious. He takes a step back, cleaning his blade off once more, and he kind of turns around to see you. What do you want to do?
This is rough. 'Cause on one hand, obviously, I want to come and help. On the other, I agree with what he said. Like the whole honor thing. That is what my character would believe in. It's just like fucking.
Lane's like, fuck that honor.
It's not even honored. The orcs challenged us to that fight.
Yeah, but you killed them dishonorably.
And we should have fought the water.
Oh, they were gonna slaughter us. We were supposed to slaughter them instead of burn them. Come on.
Yes, they should have had a chance to fight back.
They did, and they sucked at it. That's why we burned them.
Oh my god. Go ahead, Desai.
It was a lack of skill. It was a skill issue.
To. Oh, no. Sorry, can I get? Okay. I'm gonna move forward to the orc. You and me, 1-on-1. Leave the wolves to them. I shall end this honorably, even if my friend did not.
Ah, there's the
Do you
warrior I've
accept?
been looking for. I accept your terms. And he throws down another red dart in front of you.
I'm going to use my bonus action to rage.
Oh,
I'm gonna use the rest of my.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Actually, first up, before I
'Cause
do
I
rage,
do
I
wanna
do want to ask what
So,
exactly is exhaustion.
So, exhaustion is some special abilities and environmental hazards, such as starvation or the long-term effects of freezing or scorching temperatures, can lead to a special condition called exhaustion. It is measured in 6 different levels and give you or a creature or one or more levels of exhaustion specified in the description. Level
All right.
1, you have disadvantage on ability checks. Attack rolls, or not attack rolls. Anything that is a strength check, a dexterity, a stealth check, anything where you're checking your skill, you have a disadvantage on it. At level 2, your speed is halved, and at level 3, you have a disadvantage on attack saving rolls. Attack rolls and saving throws. At 4, your hit point max is halved. 5, your speed is reduced to 6, and 6 is death.
All right.
also-
so essentially,
The higher it is, the worse. Also, something to note, you suffer the effect of its current level as well as all of the lower levels. So if you're suffering level 2, you have speed halved and disadvantage on ability checks, not just one of them. To get rid of it, you can reduce your exhaustion by taking a long rest, as long as you ingest food and drink. Also, being raised from the dead reduces your exhaustion level by 1. So, it's kind of self-explanatory.
it's a very bad thing to have, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like every time my rage ends, I get 1 level of exhaustion, but I also can make 2 attacks during my rage now.
Okay.
So, anyway, yes, I am gonna move forward and try and hit him with my Morning Star.
Now, I will warn you. It does say you can use it as a bonus action on each of your turns after this one.
Yes, I use my bonus action for my rage, so I can't do that now.
Perfect. Swing. That's gonna
17.
miss. Your mace swings close to his face, and you see that he just barely inches his head back, and you just get clear air. And he goes, "Ha! That would have been a mean one if you had actually hit."
I mean, I rolled that 1 on the damage, so probably not. Alright.
Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
I used my bonus, I used all my movement, I used my action. I don't have anything, I don't think.
All right. We go to Karn. You're up, Dragon Paladin. What would you like to do?
All right. What is everyone's AC currently?
Like I
This
said,
one-
I have 15 because I have 14 in my shield.
Okay, so
Right.
Lane has 14, but is unconscious. Yasai has 15 because of the shield. Brio has 14, and Thistle has 12, and you have 18.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's rough.
A lot of
I mean,
AC.
I can't. I can't really say anything because I think it makes sense with classes, but
That's fair.
True, even though my character looks like they're wearing armor, I'm not actually wearing armor. It's just more of a decorative thing.
Mm-hmm.
all right. I'm gonna go ahead and use Shield of Faith. We'll go ahead and hit. We'll hit
Oh, guys, please
Brio.
not target me. This is gonna be
Thistle.
fair.
Can you give it to Thistle?
Right. And then Lane still has to do death saving throws, right?
Yeah.
Or is he just unconscious? Okay.
No, he still has to. He's one succession, no failures. Okay, so you want to give Shield of Faith to Thistle?
I think it's 3, if I read it correctly.
It is 2.
Oh, wait, no, it is just... creature. Okay, 1. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we'll do Thistle.
Okay. All right.
That was a bonus action.
You pop your Shield of Favor. Thistle, you see a floating white aura surrounds you now. You have gained 2 to your AC.
I'm gonna go ahead and slash with my long sword at the wolf in front of me.
Okay.
That's the one that we have advantage against, I think.
Correct, because it has the fairy fire attached to it. That's the little red
Okay.
dot.
I thought so. I just wanted to make sure I was correct.
Is this for hit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
definitely for
gonna
hit.
It's gonna hit for 6.
You rolled 2 of the exact same. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, and you're gonna hit for 6 damage.
You slashed the little wolfie across his arm.
Definitely hurt him.
He did not like that.
Would you like to do anything else, Guard?
One
That was
question.
it. That was my
the
action
wolves,
bonus.
are they on the same order as the orc?
You don't know.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Okay. Oh, Thistle. Oh, Thistle.
Okay, you're gonna notice something when I end up posting this. Now this is touch, but
Oh, Thistlein. It's not your turn yet.
I thought it was.
It's not your turn yet. I have something else for you.
Oh, my bad.
Can
I
you
thought
make
you were
me a
saying it was my
strength?
turn.
Can you make me a strength saving throw, please?
Yeah.
And you are knocked prone as this creature takes a bite at Thistle, ignoring the armor, and then, like a rag doll, throws her on the other side of it, and she is now prone on the ground. And then Karn. Yeah. Okay. You see that
Strength saving?
this wolf that is completely emblazoned in beautiful colors is going to hit you on the leg, grabbing your leg and just holding on. You take 12 damage before he rips his mouth back. You now have a big old teeth marks on your leg. Some of your armor is still fine, but you can tell that the lighter parts, it definitely crunched through it. And now, Thistle, we go to you. As you waste half your movement speed standing up, you are no longer prone, but you can only move half your movement. You look down at your leg and your hip, and yeah, they had bit you pretty fucking hard. What would you like to do? You are still within close danger proximity of this wolf. Are you still gonna use enhance ability?
No, because unfortunately now, the specific person I wanted to use that on is out of range.
And with that attack, does that mean my concentration is broken?
Oh, you have to roll me a Constitution saving throw. That's right. My apologies. I
Right.
forgot. Yep. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah. So concentration
Is that a
spells.
con saving?
Yeah.
Or
Concentration spells. You have to make a Constitution save to see whether or not you hold the concentration. And I believe the DC is your own spell save DC. Yeah.
I just click on the Constitution? I haven't had to
Yeah.
really do this before. Okay.
It should be in the spell save throw, not the check.
Yeah. That's the only one I'm seeing, unless I'm just missing it. Constitution.
Okay, so the difficulty is 10, or half the damage taken, whichever is higher. So you just gotta beat a 10. And it will be under... Where is it? Okay, so to the right,
Oh, I see.
right underneath your proficiency bonus, it should be
Right.
chilling right there. And, ooh, that is not
Damn.
going to save it. You lose your shield of favor as he breaks his concentration. Wither and Bloom. 10-foot radius sphere within a point within range. Where do you want it?
Right here.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh.
Here.
Okay. All right. So the wolves will take the Constitution saving throw. You can roll 2d6 to see what the damage is. And then, which creature are you going to use? Are you going to give it to Karn?
Yes.
Okay. So, that's 7 damage. Okay, so Karn, you can roll one of your unspent hit dice and regain a number of HP equal to that roll, plus her spellcasting modifier, which I think is like a... I don't remember.
My wisdom modifier.
12, which is what? 3, 2?
It's on my spell page, right? Top right?
No, that's your spell attack. It'll be in your actual stats.
2.
Okay, you gain back 14 HP from that. As you
Hell
see
yeah.
that Thistle does some weird fairy shit, and the vegetation around you guys just becomes completely withered. You see Karn kind of watching this black energy kind of seep out in the area. The more natural light energy kind of comes from the ground and heads into Karn. And Karn, you are gonna get some HP restored. And the dogs are... That's unfortunate. Are both gonna take 7 damage, as they do not make a save. You see the one that is now lit up like a Christmas tree kind of coughs a little bit, hacks up a little bit of a lung, while the other one sneezes a little bit. But other than that, they seem just fine. The rainbow-looking guy looking a little tired. Would you like to do anything, Thistle, or anything else?
Okay, so I have 30 feet of flying.
Yes.
Say, I did not go out of their range, but what if I flew over them onto the other side?
You have half of your movement speed taken away because you were prone, and it takes half of
That was my walking speed?
And your
Question
flight
mark?
is equal to your walking speed.
I thought that they were two completely separate different things.
Okay. Yeah, you can fly over them like that.
Yeah, I have a walking speed equal to my walking.
Yeah, walking speed equal to your walking makes sense.
No, flying! I'm dyslexic! God fucking damn it!
You can walk. Yes, you want to kill that dragon. Yeah, you can fly over
Can
it.
you spell dyslexic?
Yes, I can. Fuck you. I'm going back over here.
You're gonna fly over the wolf, staying within his range, and you land next to Karn and Bryle. You used your action. I think you have a bonus action left.
What bonus action do I have left?
whatever. I mean, you have a bonus action left. I don't know if you have anything that takes a bonus action. I'm pretty sure we talked about you having bonus action spells earlier, but I don't know.
No, I chose to not do that.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, that happened. What would you like to do? You move?
Is a bonus action drinking
No,
potion?
that's an action.
Oh, that I didn't know. I'm not used to long swords.
Yo, they're versatile. You can two-hand it.
Not even that, but it's up to 2 creatures within 5 feet.
Ooh.
This is gonna be my turn, I guess.
Okay. All right, Brio, we go back to you.
All right. So I'm at disadvantage to shoot, so I'm gonna have to move.
Well, if you shoot the one that you have advantage on, it just goes to normal.
Well, no. If
Yeah,
she
but then
has
I don't get
advantage and she
sneak.
shoots something while she has advantage, advantage doesn't count advantage out. If she has disadvantage and she has advantage on the creature, then it would cancel out.
That's what I was saying. I thought
It
she
should be
said she
neutral.
had
But she
disadvantage.
is considered technically, like if we're being honest,
Within melee range?
no, because that wolf is technically 10 feet away. There's 5 feet between them. So she would not be able to reach it because it's not within 5 feet of her. So the best
so
way
am I good?
Yes, the best way to think about whether or not I'm going to have disadvantage on a ranged attack or ranged spell attacks, or if I am in range of taking a opportunity hit, if there is 0 tiles between you and an opponent. So if you guys butt up against each other, you're within range. If there is at least a 5-foot square between you guys, you are out of range.
All right.
How do I
I'm
erase
gonna
that?
shoot the one in front of Thistle then. This one.
Okay. And I think because you have an ally, you'll have advantage, so go ahead.
Alrighty.
And that is going to be a miss.
Can I use my
Inspiration?
Inspiration?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
But that's going to be a miss.
Okay.
You try with your best to shoot an arrow, but Thistle kind of being precariously in front of you, and the size of this wolf is a little bit intimidating. So as you shoot at it, you overcorrect, and it just sails off over him into the forest.
Okay. I don't really got anything else.
Would you like to move?
Yeah, I probably should.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go just a little bit. Just there.
Okay. Okay. You sigh. You see this orc as you step up and you miss. He looks at you and he goes, "Let me show you how it's really done, Pipsqueak." And he's gonna do a thing.
I hope he misses. He probably won't, though. Knowing my luck.
And he hits you for the first one for 8 damage, and the second one for 3. As he gets 2 clean cuts on you, he makes them very quickly with you towards you, kind of like almost in a flurry, a bit faster than you were expecting. But as he recenters himself with his axe, he looks at you and goes, "Well, I'll be damned. You really can take a hit. You just might be worth the honor anyway." And with that, we
I
go.
can take it, and I can dish it out.
We go to you, Lane. Make me a death save. Remember, he's got 1 succession so far.
It's loading.
Another success. 2 successions, 0 fails. And with that, Lane coughs up some blood a little bit. He doesn't look great, but he's alive-ish. We go to you, Yasai.
Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my action to... should I? No, I shouldn't reckless. I should just use my advantage if I need to. I'm gonna go ahead and swing with my Morning Star. So, first attack with my normal action.
Okay.
Can I use not advantage, the inspiration, the reroll?
Yes. As a 12 is going to miss.
Alright. Let us try again.
And that is also going to be a miss. You swing with all your might, feeling inspired from the previous battles, but no matter how much effort you put into it, he is just dodging your attacks.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to do my second melee attack with Frenzy.
Okay.
24, and then the rage damage of 2. Yeah, it's 2 damage. So that'll be 13.
And that'll hit. As you hit him, you do 7 damage to him. Nice little glancing blow, hitting him on the shoulder. He doesn't expect it. And then as you pull back from the recoil of it, you see that he looks at his shoulder and he goes, "Huh, you finally nicked me, eh?" And you see that he kind of like stretches out his shoulder a little bit. Not too shabby coming from a young one like you.
Thank you. Damn, that went from 13 to 7? Damn, alright. And I'm not going to move away. I'm going to stand tall. Face this with honor. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. We're going to go to you, Karn.
Alright. So with how we do things, is it if you move out of the range of attack, it's an attack of opportunity, or if you move at all within the range?
If you move out of their range without disengaging, you will take an opportunity of attack. If you leave their space. If you like walk around this thing within 5 feet, like a movement like something like this or so, then no, you'd be fine. But as soon as you step away and you put a square of 5 feet between you and the creature, they get an opportunity of attack.
Okay, and then one other question is, if I do decide to attack both of them with my longsword, does that mean they each get their own damage die, or is it like split between them?
It depends on the spell or the effect.
It's just the attack of the longsword. It says I can target up to 2 creatures within 5 feet.
What? Wait, there ain't no way.
Hey, that's what the description of my longsword says.
This one of those like legal loopholes.
I just wanted to make sure before I like tried to be like, oh yeah, I attacked both of these creatures with one.
I don't see what you mean.
Can you send a pic of what you're seeing into general?
Yeah. I don't know how to fucking do it on my laptop since there's no print screen button. But yeah, I can pick
Windows Shift S.
Button.
Because when I look at your longsword, the range is 5 feet. That's what all longswords have.
Yeah, Windows Shift S will bring up your snipping tool, and then you just paste that in.
What?
I got you. Yeah. It's just what it says, and just as a reminder, I did it all through the character creator thing. So it just automatically inputted the info in for me. But under description of the longsword.
It's grayed out. That's not a real description.
That's just the
It's
base
just a placeholder.
description.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Placeholder.
Yeah. You'll know if it's correct because where the checkbox says
I hate
attack
that.
strength. If it's white text, then it's actually inputted. If it's not white text, then it's not real.
Okay. Well, at least I asked instead of tried to do it.
That's true. So you do
with
hit.
that being said,
which one are you hitting? The one down over here? Closest?
well, I was just asking about that just to make sure. But now that I know that is not the case, I'm going to do. I think. I'm gonna go ahead and do Thunderous Smite, and then I'll hit
Okay.
the one that's in front of me as well.
Okay. You will have advantage on this, so make sure you hit first. Otherwise, Thunderous Smite doesn't take effect.
Okay.
That is going to be a hit.
Fuck
Then
yeah,
you can-
and that's a nat 20.
And then
Or well-
roll... no, it's not. You roll 2 18s.
Oh, what the fuck
You've been
is,
doing that a lot. Like, this is the second time you've rolled 2 of the same number. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Where
Is that the second time?
Yeah, it is the second time.
Damn.
And then I guess just roll your Thunderous Smite. 10?
Oh, wrong one.
Oh.
Strength save. Oh boy.
Yeah. That was.
Okay. And what does it do?
It says if it's a creature, it must make a Constitution saving throw or be pushed back 10 feet.
And then you get an attack of opportunity for your reaction. I think.
And the attack deals an extra 2d6 thunder damage to the target. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it must succeed a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from you and knocked prone.
And you smack this thing, and as you hit, you guys all hear a large, cracking, thunderous roar hit the battlefield as this shockwave, almost like he's breaking the sound barrier, hits the wolf, and the wolf gets pushed back, prone, about 10 feet away from him. Okay, bonus action, other action. Okay, the wolf's away from you. You can now move freely, Karn, without worrying about the attack of opportunity. But that's really all you can do is move. Would you like to?
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll move full screen so I can get rid of this. Okay, well now my character sheet's just bugged the fuck. I'll move right here so that I'm still in the way of Thistle in case the other one tries to come back. That way she's only got to really worry about one.
Okay. Alright, and with that, Wolfie's one's gonna stand up. You can see that the one now rainbow bombed looks a little hurt as he stands up, taking half of his movement. He lets out a low howl, and then you quickly see the orc whistle, and the wolf begins to slowly try to limp away. And then you're going to see Thistle. The other wolf is gonna hear the howl, hear the whistle, and then he's going to growl at you both. But he don't give a fuck. He does not care. And you are going to take 14 damage as this wolf bites you square in the chest, completely locking you in its jaws as you are unconscious.
Fuck.
And you see...
And it's Nick.
It is next
Sorry,
to
go
you.
ahead.
Yeah. And it's going to hold her in its mouth. The only part of Thistle that's really hanging out is maybe a couple limbs in her head. Other than that, the rest of her body is completely engulfed in this wolf's mouth. And Thistle, I need you to to roll me a death save.
And it's negative your max HP, right?
It is.
Then you die?
Yes, so she's
Okay.
-8. She would have to take 9 more damage to die. Now, that being said, if somebody gets attacked while in a death save, it is an automatic 2 failures.
Beanie.
Okay, and that's one succession.
Alright, well, that's good.
Brile, you watch as one of the wolves begins to try to limp away, very hurt, bleeding quite a lot, and after that thunderous smack, it does not look very happy. And with a quick howl and a whistle, the other wolf quickly snatches Thistle in her mouth, kind of shaking her around a little bit. And you see now the wolf sits there holding Thistle's limp, unconscious body.
Okay. Do I get the sense that I would be able to... I don't know how to phrase this. Safely-ish get Thistle out?
No, probably not.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking, but I figured I'd
So,
ask.
you can assume, a quick judgment, you think, like, shoot it in the side or something away from its face, but also you don't know what happens if you shoot it. It could just eat Thistle. Like, the moment you strike it, it could just, and she's gone. So you're not sure how to go about this. Your first intuition is, fuck, like, she's close to death. This thing has it. Roll me an insight check. And I'm going to take your bonus action for this.
Oh, crap. Okay. Insight. Oh, sorry, I rolled with advantage.
3, you don't know how to save her right now. The path is not clear to her living.
Okay. Because I was going to use my healer's thing, but...
Well, she's in the wolf's mouth.
But she's in the wolf's mouth is the problem.
Yeah. You don't know if the wolf would allow you to, or really what's going on. The wolf just is pissed. Based off of the events, you can tell, these orcs are kind of running the wolves and making sure that they do what they're supposed to. They're very loyal wolves, and you don't know whether or not this was going to walk away alive if you attempt to just walk up to the wolf.
Yeah. Fuck it. I wanna go over and see what happens.
You're gonna walk over to the wolf and try to do what?
Use my healer's kit or potion of healing. Can I give her my potion of healing?
How would you give her the potion of healing? Are you gonna like pour it on her?
You said her head was sticking out.
I did.
So
this is a 10-foot tall wolf, though, so you're not exactly able to just reach her.
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to? Okay, let's just establish. You want to try and help Thistle, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
The first thing you have to do is see whether or not this wolf is trying to kill her, or whether or not this wolf is going to allow you to let her live. So roll me an animal handling check with disadvantage, because this creature sees you as a threat.
Ooh.
You walk up to the wolf, and you see that it does not see you as a threat immediately. It understands that you are trying to heal your friends. But it bares its teeth, and it does not seem intent on letting Thistle go. So you still have your action, and you still have the rest of your movement. What would you like to do?
Okay. Maybe trying to aim like with my rapier somewhere like in the legs or something that might help make it move slower.
You're gonna try
Is
and
the-
attack it?
Goal. Yes.
Go ahead.
Basically,
no.
I'm saying aim for not where Thistle is.
Okay.
Aiming low. Okay.
I don't know if this is the best plan.
I don't have any
There's-
other
This is
plans.
crazy.
That's a
turn of
1 out of
events.
20 chance. It's a 1 out of 20 chance.
But I have advantage.
That is
So-
that is.
No, you don't. Your teammate's incapacitated.
Oh,
Well, Karn.
Well, Karn,
Then you'd be neutral. No advantage, no disadvantage.
so there.
understandable.
With a rapier?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe in you, Bryle.
Is it too late to shoot the other one?
You'll have
Since I've already
disadvantage
called
because
shot.
you've got the wolf in front of you and Karn in front of you, but you could.
Rather you hit me than
Okay.
her.
Yeah.
I'd rather just hit the wolf.
Yeah. I'll shoot the other one.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
That is-
If you roll below a 15, you have a chance of hitting Karn or the wolf in front of you. But if you hit higher than that, you will hit the wolf in the distance. Because this is going to be a very
Okay.
difficult shot. I mean, you're a ranger, you're used to this, but like the pressure's on.
So you said disadvantage?
No, you have advantage on the wolf in the distance.
Advantage.
It's gonna neutralize. Yeah, so it's neither. It's just a normal roll.
It's
Yeah.
normal.
Oh. Wait. Right. Hold on. I'm actually wrong. Because that was fairy fire. The concentration spells down. You do have disadvantage. God damn it. I always forget about.
And
those
I don't have my
concentration
bonus
spells.
action, so I can't use steady aim. Okay. So just disadvantage now.
Correct.
Okay. Woohoo. Yay.
You just gotta roll
Do
two
this.
15s. Oh! And it's enough
Oh.
to hit!
Hell
You
yeah,
hit
eat
the
it,
wolf
eat it.
and it
Wow.
dies. But then as soon as you let that arrow fly, the wolf holding Thistle follows it and sees that the other wolf is struck, and then he turns towards you, growls, and you hear a as he crunches his teeth down. Thistle, you have 2 fails to your death save now. The wolf didn't like that. He saw that he seems like you feigned that you were gonna be nice to him, and then lied about it.
So I just died.
No, you're not dead. You just have 2 failures and 1 success. So
Just don't roll a death saving fail. Which we'll have our turns before you do, so there's
there's a
good
chance.
Mm-mm. Sorry.
Yeah, but if it piss the wolf off,
And with a loud yelp, the dog in the distance falls and crumbles to death. The life dissipating from its body as an arrow now sticks in the back of its neck. You sigh. You see that the orc in front of you just not give a fuck about what's happening in the background. After his whistle call, he is focused on you. Oh, that would be bad. I mean, like, it wouldn't do... Fuck it. Goodness Christ. 1 second. Alright, Yasai. You see the orc then slashes at you 2 more times, and he hits you for 14 damage after the resistance.
Hmm.
And he strikes you 1 time in the left shoulder, and he hits it so deep, your left arm is no longer usable. So the shield that you were carrying now drops to the floor.
I got a good. Sorry, I'm.
Damn, I assume you crit.
He was like, I gotta save him now. I got something for her. Now your
got
left
something
arm
for her, yeah.
is unusable right now, Yasai. So you can still use anything in your right hand, but because you dropped your shield, you do lose your AC bonus.
Alright.
And with that, he flourishes his blade, and he looks at it, and you see that he looks at your blood for a second, and he says, "You know what? Maybe you are an honorable kill after all. Your blood isn't disgusting and smells like filthy elf. Unlike that one." And he points towards Elaine's body.
Not out yet. I kind of hiss through my teeth, gripping onto my Morning Star.
And we go to you, Lane. Make me a death save.
It's now or never.
And that is 3. Is that 3? I think that's 3 successions.
That's 3.
You are stabilized. You're no longer dying, Lane. You are now stabilized at 0, and on your next turn, after a minute, you will gain a health point back. Okay, we go to you, Nisai. You're up.
Alright. So, main action, I'm going to reckless attack.
Okay.
So, putting on the advantage.
That's
18
gonna hit for 2.
Did you include my rage? Because I have the +2 for rage.
You hit for 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Is your reckless attack bonus action?
No, it's just on my first attack. I can give myself advantage, though everyone has advantage against me.
Oh, I see. Okay.
This is
cool.
the desperation play, and I cannot do it with my second. It's only my first, but I will also attack again for my bonus.
Okay.
14. I assume that does not hit.
That is going to be a miss. As you hit him again
On
the arm, he doesn't seem that bothered by it. Like, almost like when you swing, he's not even trying to dodge or block it. So you strike him and he goes, "Pah! That's child's play." You swing again, completely missing it. And at this point, you see that he looks at you and he goes, "And here I thought you were a noble warrior, a valiant champion. You can't even strike my mere hide."
Well, I don't have anything left. I'm just gonna hiss at him, holding onto my weapon. I'm not backing down, even if it kills me.
It just might. And we go to you, Karn. You see that this
Alright,
body is now inside the mouth of this wolf, blood pooling in the mouth of this wolf now. As Brio let that arrow go, you recognize that the wolf did bite in response to that.
Right. Now, am I safe to assume it knows English, or do I need to make some sort of roll for that?
You assume that... Okay, so base knowledge, it is a creature, it is a wolf. You assume that it does not have the intelligence to speak, read, or write common.
Right.
But you can tell that
understands.
it understands the orc's commands. You just don't know in what language.
Is there a roll I can make to... No, because logically, to me at least, it doesn't make sense for me to...
Try to survey a
know.
wolf's intelligence. Yeah, there's not really anything you can do for that.
Right. So... What are all the available bonus actions I can take?
That's a good question. I have a list.
In information, there's the...
bonus actions. Cast a spell that has a time of bonus action. Use a class feature that has a bonus action. Or you can use an offhand attack when you use the attack action. So it is only if the ability, attack, or spell specifically states that it is a bonus action.
Alright. Well, since Bryle's right next to me, pick one or two.
Even better.
Roll a
one.
D2.
No.
One?
One.
Alright. We're gonna try to use command on it.
Ooh, on the one in front of Thistle? Or the one holding Thistle?
Yep.
Well, okay.
Yes, we're gonna have him drop. Which means it drops whatever he's holding.
Yeah.
And
can you post that for me?
yeah.
This is really exciting. Thank you for hosting this.
Drop. The target drops whatever it is hold and then ends its turn. If it understands my language.
It does not understand your language. As you speak your, your drop command to it, the holy magic coursing through your hands and your body, you put it towards the wolf, and the wolf just turns its head at you, confused.
Oh, you need to say it in Orcish. Because that's what it's recognized to understand.
Shh, you don't know that.
That would be the logical conclusion, but
Well,
there's
that
no
would
way.
be the
Your
logic.
player, your
100%
character doesn't know that, you
100%
sigh. That's metagaming.
That is definitely
Sorry.
meta.
That is.
Which
that
is
definitely
why-
metagaming.
Wanted to try
Sorry,
it.
I'm not. I didn't. Sorry.
It's okay.
Because, I mean, who knows how long it's been under an orc's control? Who knows it's
Mhm.
ever met a human and learned its
And
language?
this is a good learning lesson for everyone. It's better to try and fail than to not try at all and never know.
True.
Right. So, shield would be offhand, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Are you gonna? Are you gonna?
Can I
shield
try
fast?
to
Yeah, yeah, you
jam
can.
my shield
Yeah.
into its side to see if it'll flinch and drop her?
Roll a d20 plus your strength modifier to see if you hit. Just a flat
What would be
d20,
the
nothing
damage of
special.
a shield?
Probably like a d4 or a d6. I'll say a d. I'll say it depends. If you roll higher than a 16, I'll make it a d6 because you put some oomph behind it. But if you roll less than that, it'll be a d4.
Can I just be like /RD20 plus 3?
Yes.
Is that something I
Yeah,
can?
yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, you can.
Ooh, that is gonna be a miss.
Oh.
As you go to like smack him with your shield, it just kind of wave it out in front of you. You just mistimed it. And I'm not gonna punish you for that. Would you like to do anything else?
That is all I can do. I mean, oh wait, let me. No, because I did cast it and it didn't react. So that was the use of my action. Therefore, I have already used my bonus action. I have
You're all action.
not really. I'm all action now.
All right, so
That's it for me.
You have one succession and 2 failures. You gotta roll a nat 20 here, or at least higher than 10 to keep going.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is where it can either get really
And you do
good
have
or
inspiration
really
points.
bad.
Don't forget that.
That means you get to re-roll it, or is it?
Okay, so if she uses inspiration point, she gets to re-roll it, but she has to use whatever the next or whatever the new roll is, and she cannot stack the inspiration points on each other. So she'll have to wait until another ability check or another turn to use another one.
Okay.
I hope the dice gods are on my side today.
2 successions, 2 fails. You are still in the game, Thistle. All right, Brile. What do you want to do? This wolf is now close to you. You can tell that your action hurt Thistle more than anything else.
Yes.
What
Yes.
would you like to do?
Maybe if we hit it somewhere vital, it might not like it.
I would
Yeah.
be. I'm just gonna say this right now. You fucking attacked the other wolf and it tried to kill Thistle. Do you think that attacking this wolf again is going to mean that it's going to just let Thistle live?
What if you shoot it in the eye?
What is the wolf gonna do after it gets shot in the eye? I'll tell you what.
Yeah. I feel
Flinch.
You
It's
tell
gonna yelp in
me.
pain.
You tell me what you want to do, Brile, since it's your turn, and we'll see what happens. Not
Okay.
Thistle's dead body.
Now, from my time in the woods, would I know if I blew like What do I have in my stuff?
Oh my goodness.
What is in a tinderbox? I don't know what's in a tinderbox.
Flint, steel, and some.
That's to start a fire.
Yeah. Some
You know, light it on fire.
Small little wood shavings and maybe some fabric to start a fire.
I'm thinking like sneeze. Try and get.
You want to make it sneeze?
I don't know. I'm trying to get it to open its mouth so I can try.
This is going to be an Ace Attorney case. Literally one where a sneezing lion killed a person. So,
take a look at your
right.
I don't know what makes
right.
it open its mouth.
Killing it. Offering it food.
I'm afraid
maybe?
to hit Thistle.
I know.
I mean, offering it food would have been a good idea maybe at the beginning before we started attacking. But now that it knows our intent.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember that. It knows that you are not friendly because you shot its friend. And
and now, it thought I was friendly, and then I shot its friend.
And now it's like, oh, okay, well, you're just a fucking liar, so I can't trust you.
Right.
So,
yeah.
You can try to defuse the wolf again, and maybe offer it something more valuable than Thistle. You don't know what its objective is, or what it's gonna do with Thistle.
Yeah, I'll try do a swappy, a little tradey.
You gonna try and give it? What are you trying to give it?
Well, I could try. I only have 4 rations, but I could try all my rations. I don't really have anything else.
Is that what you'd like to do then?
Yeah.
Okay. You put your bow away, and then you pull out some rations, and you put it in front of the wolf, I suppose?
Yeah, and I say...
Roll me an animal handling with disadvantage. Okay, one more time. And this is going to be your action.
Okay. No!
You hand the ration out, and you kind of like shake it at the dog, and it just growls at you. It does not seem to care anymore.
Okay.
You got bonus action and movement. Now I will say, this wolf cannot bite anyone while it has Thistle inside of their mouth.
Yeah.
But it can bite Thistle.
It can.
Right, that's my concern.
So if you want to move away from the wolf, it won't be able to get an attack of opportunity.
No, I'll stay, because I'd rather be able to get an attack on it if I could or something. I don't know. I'll just stay.
Okay. We go back to you, Yasai. The orc takes another look at you, and then he looks around, kind of surveying the battlefield for a second. It seems your friends have taken care of my beloved. And you see, you hear it say something in Orcish you don't understand as he closes his eyes for a moment, and then he reopens them, and he then looks at you, Yasai, and says, "Your friends over there not looking too great in the mouth of a wolf. It's a shame things had to go this way, but I suppose this is your final offer. I take the elf with me. The rest of you live. What do you say? Think of it as a way to pay for your dishonor. And then as far as I'm concerned, I didn't see a misfit a lot traveling to Phandalin from the Dwarven excavation site.
Take me instead. I will not let him perish for my dishonor. I say, slowly I'm gonna take off my mask, laying it down.
You're going to offer it an execution. And he is going to accept. Yasai, you see You see for a moment, the rest of you, Yasai takes their helmet off, revealing a rather humanoid face with yellow amber eyes. A striking difference compared to the amber yellowish tainted or snakeskin below. And you hear the orc screams out a command you all don't understand, and then you see Thistle's body slip out as the wolf lowers its head, dropping her corpse that is now bloodied and has various puncture holes in it and slobber all over it. The wolf licking some of her blood, which is noticeably purple, almost as if it's enjoying the small snack that it got. And then you see the wolf very slowly takes a step back from you. You two can make an attack of opportunity on this wolf if you would like, but before you do, you turn to see Yasai kneeling, her head down in front of the orc, who is now holding the great axe high above her neck. And he says, "For payment and dishonor, I take your life, so that the rest of your friends may live to die another day." And as you see the orc bring its blade down, you hear as Yasai's head falls to the ground. And
Didn't they make an attack roll?
No, because she's offering an attack. The best way to, literally the explanation of that is if you attack a creature who's not willing, you have to make a roll. And 9 times out of 10, nobody's willing to just get an attack upon them. But because Yasai is doing it in such an honorable way as a warrior, the orc accepts it, facing no difficulty, nothing's truly stopping them from attacking Yasai. They take the opportunity, and with a vicious blow, you see that Yasai's head falls off, rolling off to the side, and then silence. The silence is quickly met with a whistle, as you see the wolf runs over towards its partner or its ally, and it kind of moves it with its nose before very quickly realizing they have passed. And then the wolf heads off to the forest. The orc, standing over Yasai's body, turns towards the lanes and says, "I don't know if you can hear me from the undeath, elf, but know the blood is now upon your hands." And he turns, pointing his great axe out to the rest of you three, and he says, "Heed my warning. Your deeds have gone answered, and I will remember this. But know that you are not the real threat. Your dishonor across the lands will not go unnoticed. You fight with honor and valiance for the people of this world, or you fight simply to die. I bid you all farewell. Rest your wounds, recover your thoughts, and maybe one day you too shall die an honorable warrior's death." And he begins to walk away to the forest, taking Yasai's old axe or old mace as a souvenir. And combat is over. Yasai,
Yeah.
you're probably gonna want to start building up a character. You're
I
dead.
figured.
Yasai is dead, but you are not out. It is not a one death and then you leave. No, we may continue you may continue the campaign underneath a new surname, a new character, and such. It is sad
At least
to
I
see
went
you
out
die.
honorably.
That is true.
I-
I will say
I think this actually was a.
it
This
was
was very cool, actually.
It was pretty reasonable from my perspective that you accepted defeat. From this encounter, unfortunately, no XP, but I'm going to give Yasai's next character a free inspiration point as a way to honor the the loss of Yasai. And as a few minutes pass by, Thistle Bryle comes up and uses their healer's kit, trying to bandage as many of the wounds as they can, and they do manage to stabilize you. And after a few moments, both Thistle and Elaine, you both are going to come back to consciousness at 1 HP each. And let's make it a little bit more realistic here. Okay. As you both are coming to, surveying the damages around you, you see that the wolf is gone. Various blood spurts here and there from the battle lay amongst the battlefield. And as you all look over, you see the body of Yasai, their head rolled off to the side, completely dead. Who are you casting that on?
Me, so I get 6.
Okay.
I don't have a shovel, do I?
You just get the +4. So you're at 5.
But it says +2. Healing.
Yeah, it's already added in the final roll. If you hover over it, it'll say a D8 +2, which is 2 + 2, which is foe. Foe shield.
Oh, I see it.
Thistle casts Cure Wounds on herself. Some of the holes healing them up. Yeah, the body of Yasai, it sits there. A couple of butterflies seem to flock over and kind of land on her shoulders before flying away.
Did the orc take my mask, or is it just laying there as well?
The mask is still just laying there. What say ye, group? How do you handle the death of a recent ally? What are your
I
reactions?
want to do something, but I'll wait until last, because... If anyone has anything they wish to do now, go ahead. Yay, nay?
Yeah.
You're gonna make a little fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think we should short rest.
Yeah.
I was
Are
trying
you
to
like
make
making a campfire? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Alright, well, if nobody else is doing anything, am I correct to assume?
Yeah, I'm sitting down
Sure.
because I don't.
The rest of the
All right,
group
well-
seems to be sullen as they reasonably so. Thistle and Lane look shook up. That might have been the closest to death that they might have experienced. You're not sure. Thistle seems to kind of walk around, not fly, but with a heavy weight, kind of grabbing up some tinder and some small things in her tinder box before she shuffles on back over and kind of sits down almost autonomously without thought and just begins making a small little campfire. The look on her eyes just grave and sullen.
Wish I knew what kind of shield I had. I don't know if it's just like or what, but
Yeah, the shield's types don't really matter. They're all kind of
Well-
just do the same thing.
alright,
Wait,
well,
is
if that's
the
the case.
size shield still there?
Yeah, it's still on the ground somewhere.
It's that like kind of softly magical, but it's not actually magical yet. From we
Is
got
it
from
pointed?
Solaris.
Solaire.
It's not pointed,
Solaire.
no.
Yeah.
Solaire.
It's a round shield.
Does anyone have a shovel?
Are you going to dig a grave, Karn?
I may not be a priest, but as a paladin is the least I can do.
Can
For
you-
a fellow friend who I knew not long, but I knew decently well. was gonna use like a pointed end of a shield to kind of like dig a little grave and then bury.
Okay. You spend about
There
10
you
to
go,
15 minutes digging up a nice 6-foot deep hole, and you put Yasai's body into the bottom of it. And would you like to say a prayer before you lay them to rest?
In death do you rest, as I known you this short while in life. You were valiant, may not have the best of morals, but you have never steered me wrong as long or short as we have traveled. I wish to bid you a farewell into the afterlife. Maybe one day we'll meet again.
The rest of you, would you like to say any words?
I actually kind of want to have just flowers grow over the grave.
Okay.
You just
rock or something and write prickly pear on it and put it at the top of the grave site. I too much to say words, but.
And as you all begin to help bury them, Thistle covering the grave with various flowers, Bryle taking a rock and writing prickly pear and putting it on the top. You all see a beautiful ray of sunlight kind of falling, hitting the grave. And for a moment, you all see the spectral visage of Yasai, her in her unarmored state, as beautiful as she is, standing there with a smile across her face. Yasai, would you like to say any parting words before you move off to Valhalla?
I bid you adieu. Thank you for traveling with me and accepting me as one of yours. May you all face an honorable death.
Okay. And with that, you guys see Yasai gain these sort of this little halo over their head as they begin floating off into the sky. You see the beautiful god ray that she floats into as she's waving goodbye before they face the lights and they disappear. And unfortunately, Yasai is dead. And with the heavy, heavy feeling in the heart of a passing friend, you all continue your way, trekking back to Phandalin, upon which you arrive. Oh, also, y'all don't know where Johannes went. He's just gone. You all do take.
There's gonna be a lot to explain to him.
drunk at the bar, I presume.
Probably. You all can roll hit die, as many as you have left, to regenerate any health you're missing. Yeah, +5 is kind of higher.
And they replenish on a long rest, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm thinking cleric. Would Twilight Domain be fine? It looks really cool.
That'd be actually pretty good, yeah.
Okay.
10. Damn, back at max, almost.
You all
That's good.
travel your way back. Karn, you grab the shields, the wooden white shield, the little sun face on it, and you grab her mask, making your way back to town. It's about 3 in the afternoon. You all, or as you're traveling through town, you see various travelers here and there, kind of walking by, not really noticing or paying attention to you all. But then you see someone you didn't expect to see. You see Barthen walking through town, carrying some boxes, and he stops and he sees you all. He says, "Oh, hello there. My, you lots look like you faced some grim tale. Did a ghost or a banshee pass through? And say, where's your snake friend?"
Yeah, about that. Yeah, she's not with us anymore.
Oh. Oh, I see. That's unfortunate. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your loss. I hope that wherever they may be, Yasai is resting peacefully. Well,
I hope not. I hope she's in tons of battles.
a warrior, indeed.
Yes.
Hopefully Valhalla offers her with open arms. Hopefully she died a true warrior's death.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to leave you all to your mourning. I must continue with some pressing matters. But I bid you all the best of luck, and hopefully your future endeavors go a bit brighter. And with that, he's gonna nod to you all and continue on his path with his boxes. What would you guys like to do?
I have a question.
Yes.
In the last session, you had mentioned there was a mysterious guy in a black trench coat walking around.
Mm-hmm.
Can I don't know what kind of check it would be, but to see if I think in my memory banks if that body type was the same as the orc.
It was not.
Really not?
The orc was about
It was not?
9 feet tall, much larger than most of the mortals you've seen.
Okay. Okay.
Why don't you just tell me what you're doing?
That was it.
Okay. Bryle, this random guy walks up to Karn, wearing a similar black trench coat, but not the same person. This seems to be a goblin, in fact. And he walks over to you, Karn, and kind of almost breaks, like as soon as he speaks to you, it kind of breaks you out of the melancholy headspace. And he goes, "Hey, you a paladin? You a knight, huh? You look like an honorable man, like you fight for the greater good, yeah?"
I am a paladin, yes.
Oh,
Though I may not be perfectly bound by how a paladin should be. I do what I must.
You see that he looks around and he goes, "Ah, I see. Doing what you gotta do no matter what it is, huh? Yeah, we'll get along. Well, I tell you what, my name is Scrammy. How would you like to be business partners? I feel like I could help you put your good morals to good use.
And what pray tell, do you have in mind?
Well, you see, a couple of miscreants, bandits, you could call them. Simply those who were a bit more nefarious in their business. Seem to have stolen quite a bit of property from me and my friends. You see, we were currently working on some paladinistic or clerical objects that we came under new possession of. And let's just say we're not quite sure how to use them to the fullest extent. But we were wondering if someone of your services would be interested, perchance, in helping us. Maybe get a cut of the old pot, as they say.
Your vague description leaves much to desired. I'm gonna need more specifics before I indulge in these endeavors.
He looks around and he goes, "Oh, interesting. Okay." And you see that he hands you a picture, a little piece of paper with some notation wrote on it. It seems to be a list of items, including gems, rations, some armors and weapon, nothing of notable variety. And then you see at the very bottom a book. And it says, "In Common Tome of Resurrection." And he says to you, "I've been looking for these lost items, and seems that one of my adversaries seems to have procured them from another compatriot of mine. We used to be business partners, but if you look at his transaction, there's quite a long list of valuables," as he pats the paper. "And I feel like I was a bit scammed out of it. Only a couple hundred gold for the whole pot. And I feels, and this is what I says to him, we could get more of the money if we just go to Neverwinter. Find some specializers, maybe someone who might know some clerical handiwork. And maybe, just maybe, we could put these items to use." And so I says, what if I found someone who could use them? And we pay them to get back the items that we want, and we give them the rest. Now, I don't know about you, but I ain't no warlock or no demonizer, so that Tome of Resurrection, it's got nothing to do with me. But you, fine sir, you could become a agent of undeath itself, huh?
I shan't make any promises, but I can see what I am able to do.
Oh, fantastic. This is what I like from a guy like you. As he kind of pats you on your hip. He's small. And he goes, "All right, I tell you what." He puts the list back, and then he pulls out a map of Phandalin, or not Phandalin, the Sword Coast. And he's going to actually... Oh, there it is. He's going to tell you that in this area, at this little triangular area, a little triangular conjunction off of Tribord Trail to the northeast here, apparently they took our loot to an old shrine. Now, what I do know about this shrine is that it is no longer a shrine. In fact, it's where they hold the strength champions. A nice little test of strength, huh? Warriors come from all around to try and fight, see who's the most successful. And I was thinking, why would somebody want to steal something and go there? Unless they were going to use it there. So I tell you what, you go there, maybe inquire about some missing items, maybe find the culprit, you ask for my items back, and then, you take care of the trouble for me. And as payment, you can keep the tome for yourself. And maybe I'll even throw some gold in your pocket while I'm at it.
I shall see what this is concerning.
That's what I'm thinking. It's a bit concerning for us all, huh? I mean, we don't want people walking around just stealing items from each other, because then how do we know that, the rich folk from Neverwinter aren't going to try and come steal our homes or our jobs or our professions? You know, one minute it's some trinkets here and there and some items, and then the next thing you know, they're taking over half of Phandalin. So why don't you be that, the mediator? Stop it from happening. Send them the message that they're the bad guys.
Yes. Thievery.
No,
Such
no,
an
no,
awful
no.
act.
We wouldn't be the thieves, but we'd be punishing the thieves.
I shall inquire about this
Perfect.
tome.
Oh man, I got a feeling I'm gonna like a guy like you. What's your name?
The name's Karn.
Corn?
Just Karn.
Just corn?
Karn.
Con? Okay.
With 2 A's.
Hey, you know what? I can't judge you. My name is Scrammy after all. Well, it's nice to meet you, Con. And try not to tell too many people about who I am. I got a couple of eyes looking at me from places I don't really want. But if you ever need some help, or if I can offer you any information, why don't you come meet me down by the Miners' Exchange out back? I know a couple of the ladies there, especially Beatrice.
I'll keep that in mind.
Perfect. And you see that he kind of rubs his hands together like a little rat, and he goes, "All right, I'm gonna let you have a good day now." You see that he flicks a little gold coin into your hands, and then he walks away. And as you look up, you catch it, you turn, and he is just gone.
I fucking look around, and then I want to toss the coin over my shoulder.
As you hear, as you flip the coin and you wait for it to hit the ground, you turn around and or you see it hit the ground, and it is in fact just a copper coin colored gold.
Figures.
Did I see the map when that was happening?
Karn was the one who was being spoke to. If you were listening to his conversation, I would assume that you noticed him pull the map out, but you didn't quite get all of the details. You heard something about somebody stole something. The goblin wants this guy wants Karn to go deal with it. He seemed rather friendly towards Karn and vice versa. And again, whenever he flips the coin, you watch it, and the goblin's just gone.
Okay.
And I want to do a double take and look around to make sure he's gone.
He's gone.
I want to wave Bryle over.
Yeah, what's up?
Now, I know a suspicious person when I see one. But what has me more even intrigued and concerned is that he spoke of a tome of what would be considered a desecration of the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want to retrieve this book, and I want to destroy it. As I was told, it is a tome of resurrection.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. And where is it?
Northeast of northeast, across the Tribord Trail. You know that the trail is the main road out of Phandalin, the northern road that stretches from the southwest to northeast, and he kind of points towards this general area. It seems to be a junction at the end of the Tribord Trail. One path leads to the woods, the other path leads off to a different part of the Sword Coast.
Okay. Well, I will say, I think that's around where we need to go for the whole vampire shebang.
Vampires, you say?
Were you with us about
No,
that?
he
I
was
don't know
not.
if you were.
He was
He was not with us.
He met you
Oh,
guys.
what?
Wait, actually, hold on. I believe he was after that.
Based
So
on the
after you guys
discussion,
left
yeah.
it. Yeah. He met you guys before you went to do the dwarven excavation. He was not there for
Okay.
Nomengard.
Right, because
Okay.
I met y'all in the tavern.
Oh, okay. So I don't know that I can do long story short, but there's vampires, and there's this lead, that there's this town, and there's this really sketchy lodge where they do hunting, and they might know something, and it's in that area.
Oh, and we're looking for the cure.
Yes, we're looking for the cure for the vampiring, because there's a child, and some people want to kill the child, and I mean the kings, and we need to do a quest with the kings, but yeah.
I'm sorry, Thistle, did you say something? I couldn't hear you over 100 feet away.
No, that was out of character.
Out of character, you say? What is this?
Lane says they can't
What does
hear
this mean?
anyone.
Tell Lane that they should probably reset their Discord because I see them talking, but I don't hear them. So I don't. We might have just missed like deep, intense Lane lore.
Oh no! Lane, come back!
Hello?
Hi. We can hear you now.
Can we?
I'm gonna try restarting.
There it is.
Yep.
We heard the
Yes.
voice.
There's the Lane.
Lane, what were you gonna say this whole time?
Sorry, we didn't hear anything at all.
Lane?
Uh-oh.
Poe? Poe?
Oh no.
It died. We lost 2 today on this valiant day.
No!
You will not go in vain. Okay. Well, would you guys like to keep talking about this vampire problem?
Yeah, sure.
The
Anyways.
only holy beast
Like
has
my
a
inner
playground.
voice said, there's a cure that we need to find.
A cure, you say?
Yeah. Karn, can you roll me a history check?
Let's see. I
That's why I didn't want you to toss it.
Maybe
He's
not.
bugged the
Bitch.
fuck out of her.
What the fuck?
Oh,
That's why I tried to grab it.
Okay. Karn, as soon as she says cure for this, you recognize that vampirism is not a disease and it is not a curse. It can only be cured if the creature that is a vampire dies and is resurrected using true resurrection or something similar to higher magic, or